Hello, my name is Cody Seister.
Could you tell me a little bit about your most recent internship experience and what sector of construction you worked in?
Yes, last summer I worked for a commercial construction company out of the Indianapolis region. While there, I spent my time at DePaul University doing a demo and restoration of their library. While there, I performed a 6-week Outlook schedule. I did weekly jobs safety analysis forms, participated in weekly safety walkthroughs, and then was tasked with the pre-planning of the demolition of the second floor, which include the archive room.
What do you like best about your internship experience?
I think what I liked best was being out on the job site. Being at school, we get to see the paperwork process of everything happening, but being on the job site, you get to see everything physically be put in, and you get to see the complications of going from paper to real life, because on paper there are no problems, but in the real world there are problems with every little thing we do.
What did you least like about your internship?
I would have liked to get more experience on the computer doing submittals, RFIs, change orders. I was more used in the field collecting data, and I would have liked to have been part of the communication process of sending it out and whatnot.
What was your greatest learning moment during this internship?
I would say when we had someone steal from our job site, going through that process, and I've never had any training on it or such. So seeing how a company goes through that process of handling the situation with not only the employer who did such, but also the customer on hand.
What did you learn, or how did you apply communication on the job site?
I think every day communication is used on the job site. It's one of the most important factors on a job site, whether it's a sub, co-employee, or even a employee under you. You are always communicating with them. No activity you do is alone. There's always another coworker. So in order to work with someone, you have to successfully communicate. So just learning how to be professional on the job site while still getting your point across, I think was the biggest thing I learned.
What did you learn about, or how did you apply leadership and management on the job site?
Being in charge of the sequence of demolition on the second floor was probably my largest task of leadership. During that time, I was in charge of it changed from roughly 6 to 8 man crew, depending on the day. And so telling older guys what to do was kind of a challenge at first. They didn't see me as an authority picture, but then once I showed that I had some experience and knew and had some knowledge in construction, they soon started to respect me. And so I think just getting that everyday respect was my hardest thing with the leadership part.
What did you learn about, or how did you apply ethics when you were on the job?
Going back to someone stealing on our job site, dealing with that whole process of letting that person go and seeing everything that happens on that part, I think stealing is a huge part of ethics. So,
what did you learn about teamwork while you were on the job?
I think this goes back to the communication question. Like I said before, you're always working with people, so you have to be able to work with someone in a team in order to successfully do a task. And if you can't do that, then you probably will not be good in the construction industry.